but our stories need to be told, you know. And there's people out here, there's people of color, people POC creatives who don't get seen, who don't get heard, have a massive amount of talent, but they don't have the doors to kick open. So we have to build that door. We have to bust that door open and let them see, hey, you missing out here. And when you have stuff like Black Dynamite, the Boondocks, the Jellies, you know, these are products that we adhere to and we understand, and this is why these shows were hits, you know. And when they're like I said, when we seen the Boondocks and seen where it was going, we were like, I think we're here now. Like we can get away with some stuff.
When you saw Samuel L. Jackson and Charlie Murphy having a conversation, you did not see two white characters. You literally saw Charlie Murphy and Samuel L. Jackson having a conversation.
To see this, even see them, who was it? See Charlie Murphy, to see them with cornrows, and I'm just like, but this is Charlie Murphy and Samuel Jackson. That's what makes it so funny.
It's just it's just those scenes where I don't know which writer I want to give credit to for how did y'all make one sentence an entire episode? And I'm talking about the sentence, the absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. How did y'all make that one? I don't know which, you may know the writer that came up with that, but that was brilliant.
That's the genius of Aaron McGruder, man. Like he, you know, I mean, if you think about it, like just looking at the comic strip, he did politics in a way that no one else did. You know what I mean? The way he handled politics from our perspective. You know what I mean? And so that was all his idea, his genius, and you know, and honestly, you know, I was, especially the first season, I was there more like a student. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning from you know, his observation of the world and just like, you know, how he tackles some of this like really delicate subject matter. But I'll tell you another huge, and Rodney Barnes, I got to give credit to also. You know, he most of that ruckus stuff came from Rodney. You know, you know what I mean? Like I think it's a lot of ruckus that lives in Rodney. But I'll say the other thing that influenced a lot of what we were doing, man, is
like vanilla.
One is the Chappelle show. You know, the Chappelle show came out, and we were like, "Whoa!" Like, yo, like yo. I mean, they were doing shit on a whole nother level outside of politics, and it was way more pop culture. And so we started incorporating more of that into the show, and honestly, around that time, like, you know, World Star Hip Hop it came out, you know, and you know, some of these other like, you know, and you know that became like a useful tool for us, like, you know, like Letarian Milton, you know, that whole idea, you know, came from, you know what I'm saying, like World Star Hip Hop, the same way with you remember the school teacher that was you know, saying the N word.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff that we were. I think you know, we were so into, we kept our finger on the pulse using like these outlets, you know what I mean, being in social media and on the internet, and you know what I'm saying, and making sure the show was reflective of everything that popular culture was fucking with at the time, you know. The only problem is it took like 2 years to complete a show.
Yeah.
So,